no.
He's your
the
friend.
card shark kind of guy who was talking about dice beforehand.
He's actually not that tough to beat.
That's good.
So,
I was worried they were going to make it like he has a 30% win chance bonus because he's cheating.
Zoltan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared?
I'm not sure how to tell you, but you died, Geralt. 5 years ago, during the massacre in Rivia, I saw some scoundrel stick a pitchfork in your gut. You bled to death on a dirty street before my eyes. Or so I thought. And I've seen enough corpses to know that there are some unexplained cases. From what I remember, Witcher mutations significantly changed your body, but that makes it no easier to believe you survived.
Probably magic involved.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
It's poker with dice. Very entertaining. Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Shoot around. So, and so, all dice, and you pick the ones you want.
you pick the ones that you want to re-roll.
Oh, should have got proof.
So there are a whole series of quests that have to do with poker, and yeah, I mean, all it is basically you try and beat a bunch of different people at poker. You don't have to do it. It's basically, it's just a...
I like betting games and this kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's because the money has a different value to it. It's like, oh, I need to go on an adventure for it, and I got some money, and I can buy all the things I need to buy, but I have a little extra. Go and play some poker. I don't know, I'm gonna try and play a little risky. Because he has a 3 of a kind, I only have 2 cards. Let's see. I don't have 3 of a kind, but she has 3 of a kind, so it's higher than mine.
Yeah.
Next round. What's with these 2 of a kind? Fine. 4. Well, at least this time around. Do you think I should bet higher now that it's a 2 pair versus pair?
You can.
They have a higher chance of getting a 3 of a kind.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's smarter to keep the 6s because statistically you have the advantage.
Yeah,
if you do
so I should roll the 3s and 1s.
You should, yeah. If you had the lower pair, then it would be better to
Well, I
go.
got another 6, so I have a 3 of a kind. So that's even better than the 1 of a kind. Oh no, he only kept the 5. Damn. It is a 4. So
Yeah.
now I've broken it and I'm losing.
Well, no, so
Oh.
it's best 2 out of 3, and whoever wins 2 out of 3 gets the pot.
Oh,
Yeah.
started with a 3 of a kind. And so did I. Wait, a 4 of a kind, Jesus. Alright, oh, and he raised it to 18. He has a 4 of a kind. That's how
Yeah.
I 3 of a kind.
Yeah, you're probably not going to win that one. You lost 6 Orans, I think that's okay.
Plague. So the starting bet is for each round or until?
Yes, for each round. You can also drink with him, which might be fun to do after you.
I have collected a lot of food.
Yes. Then people can see what Geralt is like when he drinks.
Oh.
There are
Hopefully he's
actually
better
some
than
really...
Golan.
There are some wonderful things that have to do with drinking in this game, I have to say. Some good moments. But it's good because you can then see what the drinking games are like. And then stumble around afterwards. You'll have to find a fireplace and meditate because you are not going to want to
Oh
walk.
man, holy shit. He rolled a 3 of a kind with 3 dice. Oh man.
You are not doing very well.
The luck is not with. One of the dice got
By the way, and this is only something that I've heard as a... I don't know if there's any truth behind it. But betting lower, I believe, has a higher chance of you getting better rolls. So apparently, like it's not a purely random chance engine. It's like there is actually a better chance of winning if you bet lower amounts.
They try and counter the high roller instinct.
I guess.
Okay, let's try that drink.
So how it works is basically you pick an alcohol to drink, and you have to outdrink your opponent. So if you pick an alcohol that's too strong, like there's a finite limit and you don't really know where it is, if you pick something that is too strong for you, then you can end up
So I should be
basically getting too drunk and losing. So, like, I tend to use the higher alcohol stuff in the beginning, and then after, like, a couple of those, switching to beer. Because
should
beer
use-
is weak alcohol.
So I should use then the cherry spirit with strong alcohol.
Those, I hesitate to use those
Because
because
it's
that's are used for potions. So I save those. Don't use those. What you want, basically, it's wine and beer. So be classy, and you've
Alright,
got...
there's a medium strength alcohol, which is a exquisite red wine. You
Yes.
have more experience with it than I do.
Yes, the Toussaint Red. So delicious. But
Wow,
start-
that was fast. I can't even drink that fast. Maybe they're shotgun competitions or something.
Yes.
It's already blurry. Alright, so now should I switch to...
Yeah. Switch to beer, and I tend to use the ones that will like free up slots in terms of space first. So like,
Aw, it's all the same.
yeah, I know.
I was hoping there would be a separate it's really getting crazy
Incredible. Outdrunk by old Geralt.
It wasn't easy.
Damn. I once swore on this stone that no human would outdrink me.
A diamond. I can't accept this. And I'm no human.
Fuck, take it. A pledge is a pledge.
See, it's the actual other races that are like, no, you're still human.
Yeah.
I have to go outside.
Yes, and he gave you a diamond. So a lot of times with drinking contests, you will get an item as a reward for winning, Sometimes you need to do it for information, or don't need to do it, but you get
Could
information.
do it and should do it.
Yes, so go outside, find the fireplace, sit down, meditate, and you can level up at the same time, so it's a good opportunity.
Midday, drunk off my ass? Why, yes, I am a witcher.
Yeah.
A
And
witcher. Gotta get over to the fireplace where there's a pig that's not being cooked. That probably isn't good anymore.
I should hurry.
Our pigs are smoked over a 12-day period only at nights. Alright. I have some levels.
yes, I know.
I'm stupid.
You get 3 per level, at
I've
least
done it
initially.
twice, apparently.
Yeah. Indeed, you level up fairly quickly, so... pick whatever you want.
I'm checking stuff.
I tend to think the thing that gives you, like, drawing from places of power twice daily, not that important, to be
Yeah.
totally honest.
I'll at least get the stamina up to just so long as I have the core stuff on stamina at least.
Yeah.
Dexterity I've already pushed out completely, really. I haven't done much in strength.
I would recommend
Parry plus
putting
10%.
some points into your actual sword
That's
skills
true.
or
I
your
should
sign.
have been doing that a while ago.
Because, like, those things are nice, but the benefit that you get from going to level 2 in each of those,
I've
like,
just looked, level 2 is so nice.
it's way better.
Yeah, agreed. Just looked at them.
The damage increases are massive. And they'll add a new sequence
Oh,
blows.
really? So
Yes.
you get to combo even further.
Yes, indeed, which is very good.
Should I increase my sign power?
The Ard and Igni signs are both incredibly powerful.
So
I
yes.
would recommend it. It's very good, and you should use signs more often in combat too.
I should.
But yes, it's.
I
worth-
haven't needed to because I'm fighting a whole bunch of weak guys.
You haven't needed to, but it's good to get in the habit of it, and you'll see just like how good it is. It is really good. When you can stun enemies that are otherwise fairly strong and kill them in one hit, pretty nice.
Just pow.
Yeah.
A couple hours later and I'm fine.
Yes. And you can do the same thing for reducing your toxicity too.
Be alert.
Good.
So it's worth doing. The big difference between this and the second Witcher in terms of this mechanic is you can meditate anywhere in The Witcher 2. You have to do it you have to do it at fireplaces.
I mean, I can understand the mechanic and just programming wise. And just the sense that it's having this checkpoint period is very helpful and just, I guess, mechanically in the game, you don't have to worry about someone just sitting down with a whole bunch of monsters and other things that could be conflicting.
Yeah, I guess. Obviously they changed it away from that system, but
Well, yeah, they furthered the program, so that means it could be wherever instead of just based on where they put safe zones, so to speak.
yeah.
So let's check out Odo, the person from Deep Space Nine, who has a very poorly designed face because he wasn't good at imitating it, silly changeling. No, it's not
goes
Odo.
there?
They lied.
I'm a witcher, a monster slayer.
Why into my home armed? I have nothing worth stealing.
Calm down.
What?
I've no desire
Bullshit.
to hurt you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Nothing worth stealing.
I don't
Have
talk to
all the
strangers.
expensive stuff.
I'm Geralt. Now you know my name.
Have a drink with me, Master Garavant. I detest spies, and we all know spies don't drink.
Let's drink then.
Really? Are you shitting me? You know, if you ask a cop 3 times if they're a cop, they'll have to tell you. 'Cause that's
Forgot the
totally
most
a thing.
important. Sin and
So-
reverence.
Yeah. It's not like every person has heard that and been like, hey, you know what? If that's actually a thing, we should stop it. So that means all our undercover agents don't get caught.